Hello, soccer fans, and welcome to the Gusty Soccer Field here on the campus of Gustavus Adolphus College in a beautiful and cloudy St. Peter, Minnesota. I'm Jordan Majeski, Assistant Sports Information Director, on the call today for the number 3 Gustavus men's soccer team as they take on the visiting Augies of Augsburg University here in our second soccer game on campus today, as the women played first, battled the Augies to a 1-1 draw. And the Augies will kick this one off for the start of today's game. Augies a very dangerous team here in the MIAC. They've certainly had some success so far. Overall 2-0-1, so still unbeaten in the conference. 8-2-2 overall, while the Gusties are 4-0 in the MIAC and 9-0-1. We'll get you some starters here for both teams. For the Augies, starting in goal, looks like it's number 1, Frankie Pinto. Rest of the Augies, number 4, Jakob Morlock. Number 6, Joseph Swallen. Number 7, Misael Harris. Number 8, Diego Vate. Number 9, Tomas Mena. Number 10, Mitchell Munzing. Number 16, Cesar Daniel. Number 21, Zachariah Sherian. And number 24, Jeffrey Richter. We'll round out the starters for your Augies, coached by Gustavus grad Greg Holker in his 21st season with the Augies. 2000 graduate of Gustavus, as Pena plays this one into the box for the Gusties. Hecht looking to head that one to a teammate, but ball might have gotten carried away with the wind. Had quite a shift in weather here in St. Peter. Today started off as a very sunny and warm day with a nice little breeze, and it's gotten to be much cloudier, and the wind has certainly picked up. Looks like we might get a break in the clouds here, but your weather update from St. Peter. Get your starters for the Gusties between the pipes. It is as it has always been. Number 35, Egan Bedwell, senior keeper out of Milwaukee. Get the start today once again. For the rest of the Gusties, taking this free kick now is number 5, Spencer Skelstad. He's joined by number 3, Brian Brown. Number 4, Jared Hecht. Number 9, Alex Krumenauer. Number 12, Rivaldo Pena. Number 14, Owen Johnson, who was just looking for a loose ball there in the box, couldn't settle it down. Number 15, Miles Redman, first year out of Plymouth, Minnesota. Number 17, Darren Chuckle, sophomore for the Gusties from Hudson, Wisconsin. Number 20, Simon Woods, and number 21, Cal Avery. Rounds out your Gusty starting 11, of course, coached by Tudor Flintham in his 7th season. As the Augies now, with possession of the ball, play this one out wide to Harris. Throw in for the Gusties, it's going to be Skelstad. Play back to the Augie defender, Richter. And now back on the foot of keeper Pinto. Up and across for Morlock. Augie's maintaining possession here. Gusty's just looking to break this one up, and it's Owen Johnson who's able to step in and do that. He plays it back for Skelstad. Skelstad now back for Jared Hecht. Hecht, long ball. See if he can't find, I think that's Redmond now on the chase, and yes, it was Redmond. It'll be Gusty ball. Gusty touched the ball last, so Augie throw in. Augie's throw this one in. Kicked up by Hecht. Now Krumenauer for the Gusties. Moves it out for Johnson. Johnson looking to cross this one in for Chuckle, but couldn't get a full touch on that one. Brown got a little piece of it, and the Augies will roll this one out. Augies with the ball at half. Playing this one back to Richter. Broken up by Redmond. And now Skelstad. Nice defensive play there to poke that ball away. Here comes Spencer Skelstad. 4 Augie defenders around him and just nowhere to go. But a great play there from Skelstad to get that ball moving down the field for the Gusties. Back for Richter for the Augies. Looking to get some offense here towards the goal of Bedwell, but taken away by Johnson. Owen Johnson just 1 assist away from the program record for career assists. It's currently held by Matt Gibbons, former teammate of Johnson's, now an assistant coach at St. Olaf. Johnson with 41, tied with Gibbons. Needs 1 more to own the record outright. Certainly could happen today as he now has the ball for the Gusties. Down the field. Here's Johnson. Long ball the other way. Finds Redmond. Redmond to Chuckle. Chuckle. I believe this one's going to be offsides. And the Augies will get the goal kick here. Augie throw-in goes off the head of Krumenauer. Now Johnson moving this one ahead. Chased down by the Augies and on the foot of Daniel. As this one will go back down the other way. Retrieved by Morlock for the Augies. Pressured by Krumenauer. Augies up the field on the foot of Munzing. And across. Shot, and that one was a really nice look. I think that might have come off the foot of Munzing. Bedwell had to dive for it. Had the wind carried it a little bit more right, that was a sure goal for the Augies. Brown, high kick. Settled down by the Augie defense, and now Krumenauer to Pena. Krumenauer again, looking out wide for Redmond. Finds him. Here's Redmond. One-on-one with the Augie defender. Redmond makes that play looking for Johnson. Couldn't get it there. Instead, Morlock's going to kick it the other way. Now for Skelstad. Redmond again. Getting some minutes here for the Gusties in his first year. 6 foot forward from Plymouth. Heck now with it, looking for Krumenauer. Johnson able to settle it down, moves it out wide for Brown. Brian Brown takes that shot in, and that one went on top of the net. That was a good look by Brown. Certainly could have beaten Pinto in goal, who only stands at 5'9", but it landed on top of the goal there for the Gusties. Krumenauer with the pressure there.
And we are back here, and Augsburg has it now crossing, and Gustavus knocks that one away. Set in front and kicked away by Pinto for Augsburg. And Pinto does not step in front of that and lets it roll out the back. So goal kick here for Augsburg. Augsburg working this one on the left side now, or right side now. In front, heads. And Bedwell will go step in front of this one. And you're going to have a goal kick, free kick here for Jared Hecht. Hecht to get this one over to Redmond. Or that was Owen Johnson in the middle. Gustavus with good defense there. Hecht is going to send this one deep. Switch fields headed up by Chukul. And Augsburg is going to bring that one in. And here comes Gustavus down now. Johnson gets him tapped away. Chuckle has this one. Also has it knocked away. And Augsburg has it now, working right side. Cross in front, headed away by Hecht. Popped up in the air. Headed back down. And Gustavus kicks that one out and stayed in play by Augsburg. So Augsburg has it now. Crosses and kept in play, which they are able to do. Gustavus working this side. Popped up. And Chuckle has it in front of the net, trying to work around his defender. And gets tapped and pushed, and nothing there. No penalties on that, so it's going to be Augsburg here. They're going to work this one all the way back around. And Pinto will kick that one out. But Gustavus maintains possession. Johnson back to Hecht. Pops this one up. Pena has it. Big crossover and a little too much power over it for, would have been Redmond trying to bring that one in. But Pena came rushing down and had a good cross opportunity, but a little too much power over it. So now it will be Gustavus saving that one from going on a play after a throw-in for Augsburg. Hecht is going to find an opening there, sends it deep. Chuckle is not going to chase, and it's going to go out the back. So we're going to have a goal kick here for Augsburg. And working this right side now for Augsburg. Trying to work it around. Good defense there. And no fouls or anything. Augsburg player gets knocked over. A little feet tangled up. No worries there. I think that was by... Didn't see exactly who, but good footwork there to work it now. Down and around. That was Skelstad had it. Pena kept it in play. And tripped over it was Brian Brown. Or no, that was Krumenauer. And out of the back, so it is going to be Augsburg's goal kick now. Gustavus coming off of a 2-1 win against Winona at St. Mary's in Winona, and looking to continue it on in front of the goal, and took a bounce away from Chuckle, and had a good opportunity in front of the net there, but it kind of, when it bounced, instead of going straight, it kind of took a little kick to the right. Chuckle now getting pressure. And looking at the history of these two teams, as Heck brings this one down, hops over Augsburg, and 2 slides in a row to kick it out of play. And last touch by Augsburg, so it'll be a throw-in for Gustavus. Not sure if I mentioned before, but Gustavus is 26-8 all-time against Augsburg. Last 2 times these teams played, they've 2 ties in a row, and not looking for a third one. Either team is all-time against each other, but Augsburg sends this one out. And just trying to get Gustavus to reset their offense. And some stats so far. I mean, we're at 1 shot for each team, so pretty closely matched at the beginning of this first half. And floated up. Bedwell steps in front. And Hecht is going to send this one deep to Chuckle. Bounces over the head. And Bedwell will rope this one in before it goes out. So he's going to scoop this one up. And Heck telling him to play deep, which they do. And Gustavus brings it in. Augsburg side. Working this one. Redmond, Pena. And knocked away by an Augsburg defender from Krumenauer. And now Augsburg going the other way. Hecht running back on defense. And Bedwell's just going to scoop this one up. Gustavus right now is 9-0-1 on an 8-game winning streak. And Gustavus has a lot of momentum coming into this game. And I think ranked 3 right now. And good move around. And Skelstad worked around 2 defenders to keep it crossed in front of the goal and almost in for Johnson. And good opportunity there. Started with Skelstad working around a few defenders. And then Johnson ended up kind of keeping it in play, turning around, taking a shot, and it crossed right in front of the goal. Close one there. So now we are going to have a corner here for Johnson and for Gustavus. So Johnson sets this one up, floats it in front, headed Heck down in front and knocked away and booted deep. And Augsburg's going to set this one up now. And crossed it back into Gustavus now. Gustavus' side now. Augsburg has it. Good defense in front. And I think we're going to have a foul on Gustavus. And we're going to have a timeout here for both sides to get some water. It's a hot day again here on Gusty's soccer field. And we'll be back after a quick water break. And we are back now. And Heck's going to send this one deep. And it's going to bounce right in front and almost knocked in by Chuckle. And Pinto was able to step in front and snag that one. It's Augsburg now trying to work this up that left side and knocked out of play. And Augsburg now trying to send this one deep, but Gustavus again keeps this one in front. Johnson has it, and Augsburg knocks this one away. Chuckle gets down and unable to kind of bring that one in. So Redmond stepped in front, knocked off of him last, so it's going to be an Augsburg with a throw-in. Augsburg in front, knocked away by Gustavus, booted away by, I think that was Pena, popped up in the air, hustling down, letting it bounce, in front again. Chukul gets in front, shot, and couldn't get enough under it, was Flory. And kind of a misread by Augsburg, because Chuckle kind of ended up underneath it and able just to pass in front to Flory, who just miskicked it, and it kind of just floated in front instead of having any power or air under it. And it's like Flory kind of hit the turf first before hitting the ball, so kind of scudded in front, and Pinto was able to jump in front and save it. But there's going to be a foul now on Gustavus. This is going to be a free kick here for Augsburg. Augsburg has it now, crosses it, headed away by Gustavus. And knocked out of play, last touch by Gustavus. So it'll be a throw in here for Augsburg. And the foul was on Cal Avery, which eventually now led up to this throw in. Now Augsburg trying to work this one, cross set in front, which they do. Gustavus defender in front. Wide side now. Working around Gustavus in front. Just staying to him, nowhere to go. Gustavus knocks it away, it's tipped in front. Moved again and just booted out of there. Forces Augsburg to reset a little bit. Pinto has it now. And just going to set it up for Augsburg to work this one down. Big cross. Switch fields now in front. Augsburg has it now, working that side. And headed away. Augsburg now. And scooped up by Bedwell. After that one kind of came just rolling up to him. Bedwell sends this one up and deep. Chuckle knocks it down. Flory has it and booted away. Booted up in the air, I should say, not more away. And Redmond is down now, keeping the pressure. Worked it around. Chuckle steps in. And I think that was Pena also stepped in. But last touch by Gustavus, so it's a throw in for Augsburg. So a few substitutions now for Gustavus. I think it was Robles is in, and so is Runstead. Or Runstead, not Runstead, Runstead. Gustavus with the throw in now to Johnson. Johnson working it. And good defense there by number 9, Tomas Mena for Augsburg. And number 19, Christopher Plaza, is checking in for Augsburg. So a goal kick here after defensive stop by Augsburg on Johnson. Augsburg's going to now try to come back the other way. And last touch by Augsburg, a little miscommunication, a mistouch there, out of play. So now throw in for Gustavus. Chuckle has it, heads it up. Flory knocks it down. Boot it up. Robles has it. Passes it over. Passed back, and a little too much pressure under it. And that was Cal Avery, I think, with the kick, trying to get it over to Brown. And knocked out of play. So throw in for Augsburg. And popped up right into Bedwell. So now Gustavus is going to work this one down. Once again, Chuckle has it. They're going to go for it. Unable to step in front, and Augsburg knocks that one out of the way. And Augsburg foot race down the side and knocked out of play by Hecht. And I think they might have called. No, they didn't call a foul on Hecht. So it's still going to be a throw-in for Augsburg. Gustavus boots that one away. Augsburg, right side now. Augsburg trying to find an opening. Crossed in front. Nobody there. And kicked out of play. Smart play by the defender down there. And I think it was Woods with the knockout there. Close shot there for Augsburg. But did not end up on net at all. So Bedwell safe there. But Augsburg still has it. Gustavus was unable to boot it out of the way. Try to switch fields, reset them. But Augsburg now, good tackle there. Knock that or slide to knock it out by Robles. So we're still going to have another throw in here for Augsburg. And Augsburg now working that left side. Good defense again by Gustavus. Steps in front, but still gets it between a few defenders. Augsburg trying to set up a cross. Stumbles over the ball, and Gustavus knocks it away, which they were able to do. Augsburg, good move there to keep it out of Flory there. Johnson steps in front of it. Flory has possession now. Crosses it in front. Robles taps it. Johnson finds it and knocked away by Augsburg. Augsburg has it now. Try to slide it between a few players, unable to. Wide left side now. Going even wider now. Augsburg does, trying to find anything. Crosses blocked and knocked out of play. We'll have a throw in for Augsburg on that left side there. Augsburg with the move there, shot. More like placed in front of the goal, and it wouldn't be considered a shot, but Bedwell scoops it up. And we'll have an opportunity now to send this one deep, which they're able to do. Rolls off of Flory's head there. Steps in front is Brown, but Augsburg now going the other way. Working that side, good defense again. Good defense, but now stays up and works around. Robles steps in. Good step in there. Now working that right side. And Gustavus will send this one deep. Augsburg now. And they are going to call a foul on Hecht for that one. It's going to be a free kick here for Augsburg. And free kick knocked up in the air. Headed down again by Augsburg. In front. Headed again. Knocked away. Double twice in front. Augsburg still has it. And multiple opportunities there for Augsburg. Good defense there in front of the net. Gustavus is going to send this one as far as they can. Close call there after the foul on Hecht for Augsburg to get a goal there. And out of play. Last touch by Augsburg, so it'll be a Gustavus throw-in. And we're going to have a substitution. Reed Wolf is into the game for Gustavus. Augsburg now. Augsburg doing a good job keeping control of the ball. Even if they do get shots, they're able to keep it on Gustavus's end and just keep that pressure going nonstop. And Gustavus just having to kind of work it outside and work it out of play. But good save there and hustle play. Flory keeps it up front. And Johnson, no, that was Wolf there for that one. Another foul on Gustavus. So you can have a free kick for Augsburg once again. Which he's just going to work it in closer on that left side, which he's able to do. Augsburg working this one around and back, trying to find a better opening. Tries to, left side, left corner. Wide side, working it in front. Gustavus defenders there. Works one back once again. Morlock passed it in and a shot by Augsburg that went way over the top of the net. And it will be Gustavus's ball. Goal kick, so Hecht has it now. and booted down, and Pinto will pick this one up. So Augsburg once again has it. And good defense there. Last touched by, I think, Augsburg. This will be a Gustavus throw-in, which it is. Gustavus will have it into a few Augsburg players. Augsburg going to knock it out of play. Gustavus's ball, so going to try to hurry this one up and throw it in, catch Augsburg off guard. Flory over the head. Johnson's going to try to get this one. He's going to knock it back to Pinto, who Pinto can't keep it fully roped in and gets it, and it wasn't Johnson. It was actually Wolf, so good hustle all the way around the field for Wolf. And Pinto almost couldn't rope that one in. So Hecht is going to have it now. Working this one on his own, crosses it over. Wolf has it, working it around, back. And shot up in the air, headed down. Hecht all the way down by goal now. And Augsburg is just going to send this one deep. And Jeffrey Richter, a little shaken up after getting tackled into. He was the one who sent that one out of play. And rolled into Pinto there. Augsburg sends it deep. Bedwell's going to scoop that one up. We are back after a little delay there. So we have a corner kick here for Gustavus. Popped up deep. Flory knocks it down. Hecht. And I'm going to say last touch by Gustavus. So goal kick here for Augsburg. So Augsburg's going to look to capitalize, send it deep here. Which they're able to do. Bedwell comes in and just scoops it up. And try to capitalize on some of the Gustavus defenders down in Augsburg's zone. Unable to do so. Sent it a little too deep. So here's Flory looking to get that one, unable to. So Augsburg's going to have it now. And last touch by Augsburg. So it'll be a Gustavus throw in. And Johnson has it, dumps it into Flory. Flory working around a few defenders, boxed out. Johnson steps in front, knocks it. Flory. And they're going to say Flory was the last one to touch it, so it'll be a throw-in or a goal kick for Augsburg. And the throw in for Gustavus. A little bit closer of a throw in for Gustavus after rolling off of Cesar Daniel. So Gustavus going to throw in now. And rushing in there was Owen Salzwittel for the defensive stop. Throw in for Gustavus. Going to try to go deep with this. Pops it up, headed up in the air, and passed back. Popped up in the air one more time. Headed around. Augsburg just trying to knock it away. Couldn't do it. Tried to pop it in there. Augsburg has it, steps in front. And Augsburg is going to send this one deep. It's popped up in the air. Gustavus. Down in front. Racing for it out of play was Runstead. But now Gustavus has it. Working this around. Like 15 seconds left here for Gustavus. Going to try to get one last opportunity. And couldn't get it in front for Flory. A little too much power under it for Skelstad. Flory saying, what's going on? He could have given him a chance. He just put a little too much pressure and spin on it. That's okay. So, Gustavus, Augsburg 0-0 at the end of our first half. Looking at some stats here so far, 7 shots to 3 for Augsburg, and only 3 shots for Augsburg with being so close down there. On Gustavus' end for a lot of the first half is pretty impressive. 1 shot on goal, 3 corners, 4 fouls to 3. And so far, a close game. Augsburg had a lot of opportunities down on Gustavus' side, unable to capitalize. So we stay at a 0-0 game. Looking at all the fans and family now here at this game. Lots of them are moving and hopefully not leaving because it's a great weekend here at Gustavus, or family weekend. We might get some more fans also coming over from football after Gustavus lost to Bethel. But now that it is halftime of Gustavus men's against Augsburg, and we will see everybody back here after the first half, or after halftime. And welcome back to Gustavus men's soccer here with the second half underway. And it is a 0-0 game right now. But Gustavus now in Augsburg's end. Working now, popped up, dropped, and booted away by Augsburg. Hecht kind of brings that one in, heads it over, and just a little too tall to be headed back into play. Augsburg with the goal kick there. Now trying to work this one down, popped away by Woods. And knocked out of bounds. So Brown will have the throw in. Augsburg has it now, working it right side. Ran into by Flory. Flory going to work this one, and Augsburg is going to send it deep. Rolled off of Woods. Brown has it now. Kicks it off to the side. Right side. Crosses it in front. Augsburg knocks it away. Just out of the outstretched foot. Now Woods has it now. Pena has it. Pena on the left side. All the way back to Hecht. Hecht going to pop this one left side. A little too much power, and actually kept in play by Pena. And knocked over was Pena on top of the ball, so he lost it. And Augsburg ended up with it. But Hecht now having to work back on defense. Good tackle there, but still bounces back towards Augsburg. Now here comes Augsburg on the attack. Shot and deep top left, way over the top of the goal. So it'll be Gustavus's ball after that goal kick. So Hecht has it now. Gustavus has it now, right side. Crossed in front, knocked away by Augsburg. And we are going to have an injury timeout here for Augsburg. So we will be right back. So Bedwell's going to, or not Bedwell, it's Pinto's going to roll this one in for Augsburg. Augsburg has it now. Going to work this one left side. Gustavus rushing back. Augsburg has it now, going to slow it down. Miss pass in front, and Bedwell's going to scoop this one up. And just missed by the Augsburg player in front. Bedwell's going to send this one up. And the wind's going to take this one out of play. Got kind of cloudy and windy here up on the hill at Gustavus. It's very sunny earlier at the start of the Gustavus football game. And now it kind of turned cloudy and kind of more windy than it was before, so that might affect a bit of how this ball rolls and how much you got to really give it and leg power you need. But here comes Augsburg on the races, down, trying to find it, crosses, shot in front, and off the legs of Bedwell. Tried to send it deep and unable to, and never mind, Gustavus could. Skelstead was trying to kick it deep, and it bounced off of Flory. Flory was able to then kick it deep. And is going to be a free kick for Augsburg. Augsburg had a good opportunity there to score. Sets this one up. Heads it away by Woods. Good play. Flory has it now, and he's just going to boot this one deep. Or as deep as he can. Kind of gets knocked down in the wind. Augsburg works it around. And they're going to call offsides there. And Heck's going to boot this one deep. Took a big bounce. Augsburg keeps it in play and takes possession of it. Gustavus unable to step in front. And they're going to call another foul on Gustavus. So it is going to be free kick again for Augsburg. Kick deep. There's the wind taking it again. Kept him knocked out of play now was Augsburg. Good hustle there for Tomas Mania for Augsburg. But knocked out of play nonetheless. We had a goal kick for Gustavus. So Hecht now going to try to set something up here for Gustavus. Brown has it. And they're going to say last touch by Brown, so it'll be an Augsburg throw-in. Augsburg has it now, closing in on the goal. Stops, passes it off. Heck steps in front, works it around two defenders. And Brown just tried to kick it out of there, but bounced off a chest of, I think it was Woods or Hecht, and rolled right out of the back, so it's going to be a corner kick here for Augsburg. Augsburg is going to tap it in. Knocked over and tripped over a few players now. I think it was Redmond who knocked that one away. Chuckle knocked over. At least that's what I think it was. It was. Hecht has it. Boots it deep. Gustavus is trying to do anything to keep Augsburg out of their own zone. Augsburg's done a good job of just applying a lot of offensive pressure. And Chuckle has it now. Try to pass it off. Knocked away. Hecht is able to keep this one roped in. Hecht back to Skelstead. Pena over. Flory. Races for it. Augsburg's going to boot this one out of play. And it's going to be a throw in now for Gustavus. Number 2, Diego Pauline, is in for Gustavus on a substitution. Gustavus throws it up, headed down. Augsburg just going to boot this one away if they can. Woods fighting for it on that right side. Gets it. Pushed around. Worked around 2 defenders. Good footwork there to keep that one in. Kicked off right. Tackled away. And good box out, but somehow kept in play for Augsburg, which they were able to do in last touch. So it'll be a throw in for Gustavus. Gustavus will throw this one in. And they're going to say last touch by Augsburg. So Augsburg will have a throw in now. Augsburg ends up with it. Working around 2 or 3 Gustavus players there. Skelstad playing defense in front. Hecht races for this one, and so will Bedwell. So Bedwell will just scoop this one up. And send it deep. Same thing, other way. Woods going to head this back to Bedwell, and Bedwell's just going to scoop it right back up. Trying to get this one over, knocked up in the air. Hecht has this one. Knocked away from him, actually. Augsburg, big collision there in the middle of the field. Both trying to dive for the ball. And they're going to call a foul on Tomas Mena. I think for that, we're kind of being the second one to dive in there. So it'll be a free kick here for Hecht. Send this one flying. Augsburg tries to get it in front, knocked away. Hecht just going to boot it out of play because between Woods and Bedwell was trying to come up and just scoop that one up. Woods just tried to pass it to Hecht so he could try to do something with it, and an Augsburg player coming downhill quick. So smart play by Hecht to just get rid of it. And throw in for Augsburg. Good defense, try to work it around. Kind of has to box him out, which he ends up doing. Brown with it now, and he's just going to get as far as he can. And Chuckle's going to knock that one out of play. But last touch by Augsburg, so Gustavus with the throw-in. Trying to find an opening now. Johnson back to Brown. Brown over to Pena. And unable to get in front of that one. So it'll be an Augsburg throw-in. Here comes the sun a little bit. Tripped over it was Augsburg. And it'll be Gustavus throwing. Put it deep, nobody down there, and this one's just going to roll out of the back. Bedwell's just going to keep it in, and Hecht has it now. Hecht working this one up around 2-3 players. Does so, and Hecht's just going to stay down. He's going to work his way back now. So Augsburg steps in front, gets that one. Pena with the hustle, has it, works it now. Left side for Chuckle. Chuckle has it crossed and almost shot in. And that one was close, just skipped in front of the right side of the goal. And Pinto was unable to get a hand on it, so almost had a goal there for Gustavus. Good opportunity there. Hecht's working his way back. Augsburg coming downfield. Pena has it now. Knocked away by a few Augsburg players, but ends up through two of them and keeps it. Working on it right side. Try to kick it between the legs, unable to. Three of them on that side now, but Brown has it now. He's going to send this one up and down in and knocked away by Augsburg. There's no opening there. And try to keep in play by Gustavus, unable to. So it'll be a throw in for Augsburg. And we have Carlos Robles coming in, number 6 for Gustavus. And number 5, Mickey Daniel for Augsburg is in the game. Been very back and forth so far. Brown has it. Tried to set it up and just ended up laying right in front of an Augsburg defender in the back. So they're going to call, I guess they're calling a foul on Gustavus there. I didn't see exactly who it was, but you're going to have a free kick here for Augsburg. Number 11 is coming in for Augsburg, Eric Riera. After the foul there, it's going to be, was a throw-in. Augsburg going to slow things down, try to set something up. Augsburg working this left side now. Stops, works in front of Skelstad. And fighting for it was Pauline. And knocked out of play. And Skelstad with the throw-in. Hecht has it, just going to boot this one deep. try to get Augsburg back on their own end, which they're able to do. Headed down in front, Brown racing down for it now, right side. Taps it over to Pena, or Robles. No, it was Pena. Shot for Gustavus in front. And I think that was Pauline with the shot. And just gave it a little too much angle on that left side, and it rolled out of play. And it was Pauline with the shot. Racing back, Skelstad. Knocked down in front. Up the ball. And a little bit of a physical play there between Christopher Plaza and a few of the Gusties. Plaza was getting kind of physical, knocked over Skelstad with nothing really called on that, and then started spinning and throwing around Woods in front of the goal. So Plaza unable to do anything there. Now Gustavus has it, working it now right side. Their goal has it, moves around the defender, and kicked away. And put it down. And Augsburg ropes this one in. Augsburg now, and pass had a little too much power under it for Augsburg, and shot right out of play. And Anson Karn couldn't keep that one within play. So number 14, Owen Johnson, is in the game for Gustavus. And Gustavus with the throw in, so Hecht has it now. Robles has it in front. Hecht once again, just going to send this one deep. Tries to head it down, and last touch by Augsburg, so Gustavus will have a throw in now. Robles has it. Knocked away right side. Brown now. Trying to find someone open. Unable to. Last touch by Gustavus, so Augsburg will throw this one in deep in their own end. And now rolled out of the back, so it'll be a goal kick here for Augsburg. And Bedwell's going to just scoop this one up as it comes rolling at him. So Bedwell now going to try to find an opening, which he does. Chuckle racing for it, and Pinto is able to step in front. Oh no, it might have been blocked by Chuckle in front. And he might be hurt out there, which is not good to see. Made a great hustle play there and tried to beat Pinto for it. Just hoping everything's okay with him, and we will be back after. Hopefully he's okay. we are back now after Chuckle was able to get up. Gustavus with the shot and knocked out of play. And Chuckle was able to get up on his own power, which is good to see. After taking a kick, I think, from Pinto, trying to race and get to that ball and maybe score a goal. But hopefully he is all well. But in for him is Joe Flory. And we're going to have a corner now for Gustavus. Pops this one up. Cross deep across. A little too much power under it. Brown gets knocked over there, but able to pass it all the way back to Bedwell. He's just going to send this one up into a crowd of people. Headed over by Hecht. And Pena has it now. Over to Robles, back out. And they're going to call an offside there on Gustavus. So goal kick here for Augsburg. Hecht boots this one away. Well, more just up in the air than away. Flory tries to jump in front and block it. Skelstad has it now, try to kick it, missed. And last touch by Gustavus, so it'll be an Augsburg toss. Throw in. Hecht able to push him out of the way. Woods unable to get it as deep as as he wanted, but Bedwell's able to step in front and scoop that one up. So Bedwell now setting this one up on the tee, sends it deep. Brown rushing for it, knocked into. Robles in front. Good defense, staying at his hip. Pauline out there. But Augsburg just working this one all the way back, trying to find any opening. Working it back and forth each side of the field. Unable to find anything still. Gustavus able to knock that one away. Augsburg steps in front. It kind of just pops up right where they want it. Augsburg has it and knocked over and tripped up between a few players. It looked like he almost just tripped in his own power between a few of those guys. Just trying to move his legs so fast to get in front of it because he had a one-on-one with the goalie, but didn't work out for him. Bedwell stepped in front, scooped it up, and no shots there. Good tackle there by Augsburg on the left side, and out of play. So Gustavus will have throw in now. And good slide there by Augsburg to keep it in play, but unable to. So throw in. And kicked way too deep. And again, couldn't tell if he just was a little too excited to pass that, get to that open pass, or if the wind kind of took it. Mixture of both. But we're going to have a substitution here for Augsburg. Owen Salzwittle and Mason Gillian for Gustavus. And Owen Salzwittle, number 20 for Augsburg. Mason Gillian, number 33 for Gustavus. And again, just very back and forth. Like there hasn't been, Augsburg had definitely a lot of time on Gustavus' side, but unable to really get any shots up. And they're going to call a foul here on Gustavus. So it's going to be a free kick on their end, and they're going to set some up. I'm not sure if they're going to go deep or just kind of tap it over. I'm going to try to go deep, and he passed it over to Salzwittle. Robles has it, and they call the foul on Robles going out for that ball. Interesting call. And Augsburg will have it now. Trying to work around two Gustavus players. In front, crossed, shot, and missed. Good opportunity there for Augsburg. Number 13, Anson Karn, was the one who sent that one over, a first year. And number 17, Muhammad Qaeda with the shot. And looks like his foot just kind of just slipped on his own feet trying to shoot that one. I don't know if he's trying to maybe slide and kind of slide shot that, but in front like that, you had the opportunity to kind of just square up and take a shot, but either came in too quick and kind of just tripped on his own feet, or not sure, but shot went over anyways, so it was a free kick or goal kick for Gustavus, and now a foul on Gustavus. So Augsburg's coming down now. Hecht is down. Good defense in front. He's going to send this one not as deep as I think he would have liked, and didn't have as much air under it. Taps this one in. Augsburg crosses in front. Augsburg has it, trying to work around two, unable to. Woods, good defense. Staying in front of him. Three defenders now. Augsburg has to retreat a bit. No openings, working this one back around. Right side now. Passes it in. Good pass in again. Johnson now playing defense. Does cross in front. Skelstad knocks this one away. Cal Avery unable to keep that one roped in. Popped up. Avery again, good defense. And sent in. Woods pops it up. That's not Skelstad. And Augsburg has it now in front. Robles has it. Right side. Able to knock that one as far out as he could. Flory has it now right side. Waiting for some more Gustavus players to get down if they can. It's just him right now. Looking for a cross. Working it way right side. Cross in front. Knocked out by an Augsburg. Off the back of an Augsburg defender. So we're going to have a corner here for Gustavus. Good hustle there by Joe Flory. So Johnson in the corner now. He's just going to send this one deep, pops it up, floats it in, headed down, and rolled over by Augsburg. And I say last touch by Augsburg again. So it'll be a corner just on the opposite side for Gustavus. And this time you're going to have Robles take this corner. Gustavus had a few corners here now in the second half, and has had a decent amount of opportunities Let's see if they can capitalize on this one, which they pop it up right now. In front, headed in front, and over the top of the net. Again, another good opportunity. Gustavus finding themselves with chances in front of the net. And they just haven't been able to get one to sneak in. So still 0-0 here in the second half. Johnson has it now working. 2 defenders. 3 defenders now. Able to get that through to Robles. Good footwork again. And Augsburg is going to get this one. Nope, just kidding. Gustavus cuts it off. Tried to cross in front. Was Brown unable to. Robles has it crossed. Backs Robles, knocked over. And nothing called there. He kind of took a hit there. Trying to turn back in and get that one. But Augsburg coming in now in front of the net. Gustavus. Woods, great defense to poke that one away. Good footwork there. Didn't have to get too handsy or anything. Just kind of put his legs right where that Augsburg player was trying to make his move. So Augsburg now coming down. Gustavus coming back on defense. In front. Hecht has it. Blocked. Great defense there by Hecht. And out of the back, they're going to say last touched by Gustavus, which I don't think was the call. Well, at least that's what Gustavus believes. They weren't the last to touch it. But I think the refs are talking about it now. They're saying it should be opportunity for Gustavus, but they won't. Nothing's changing there. So it's still going to be a goal kick here for Augsburg here. A few substitutions. Hecht heads that one up and back down to Hecht. So Brown has it. Augsburg, both teams here kind of running low on time to find themselves with a goal. And Pinto has it now. Hecht racing back, and Bedwell's just going to jump in front and scoop that one up. Hecht squares this one, sends it deep again. Augsburg now coming down. Robles running deep after this one. Crosses it. Nobody there. Has a little too much air under it. Brown knocked away on that one. And I'm going to say last touched by Augsburg. And they're going to have a throw in for Gustavus. Eric Riera and Tomas Mena are back in the game, or were back in the game a little bit ago for Augsburg. Those were the two names I didn't mention before. So Augsburg now working this one all the way back to Pinto. And again, both teams running low on time. Tried to dump it off and unable to. Pinto almost kind of just left the ball in front of the net for Gustavus, but unable to capitalize. So now we got Robles trying to work two defenders, unable to. Knocked over, but Gustavus keeps it in. Skelstad over. to Flory. Flory gets it knocked away. And Robles turning this one around. Hecht trying to find something with it. Good tackle there. And must have been a clean tackle. And popped up left corner, and Augsburg knocks this one away. Hecht heads it in. And it's going to be scooped up by Pinto. And they're going to call another foul on Gustavus. And actually going to give him a yellow card. I didn't see who it was on. I think it might have been on Brown. And it's going to be a foul for Gustavus, or a yellow card nonetheless. So a free kick here for Augsburg. Doesn't seem to just send it. He kind of just tries to tap it over so I can set something up here on offense. Find an opening. Didn't say exactly who got the yellow card. But Brown knocks this one over. Johnson has it. Boots it over. Flory has it. Johnson. Good hustle for it. Has it right side. Working two Augsburg players. Tripped up and out of the back. And I'm going to say he never touched, which that's great defense there by the Augsburg player. And great hustle back. And to not touch Johnson while doing that was pretty impressive. But nonetheless, Augsburg with the goal kick. Hecht going to send this one deep. Again, we're running semi-low on time here for either team. But here's Robles. Both teams are trying to pick up the tempo now. Augsburg coming down. Gustavus' defense rushing back. Pass that went a little too far. And Hecht. Great defense there by Hecht, not allowing Zachariah Shireen any sort of room. It was a great rush back. And now we're going to have a goal kick here for Gustavus. And Augsburg has it. Working the left side. Knocked over. And tripped up. Woods with the defense. Brown has his kick blocked by Anson Karn. I think we got about 3-ish minutes left here in the second half. Last touch by Gustavus. So Augsburg will have a throw-in. And number 19, Christopher Plaza, in for Augsburg. And we do have about 3:30-ish left on the clock. Gustavus has it right side. Kind of a bit of a crunch time here for either team to kind of get a goal. And Augsburg just tries to kick this one away, unable to, because Woods is there to rope it in. Passes it forward, headed up. Augsburg tried to rope it in, still working on that. Left side. Now all the way around, good defense, good knock away. And tackled there. And had a Skelstead tried to go for it. Had his leg kind of caught or kind of roped up, but now we have a few players roped up all together, but now Augsburg is going to send this one away. Augsburg has it now. Gustavus defenders trying to run back. Good knock away there by Skelstead. At least bought some time for Gustavus defenders to get back. Left side now. Augsburg has it. Set up in front. Hecht. Wasn't going to allow him to go back to the right. Or it would be his left. Killian. Defense in front. Try to pass it in. And Bedwell's going to scoop that one up. And Hecht did a good job boxing out. Ramus, Repchuk, and for Augsburg. And we're going to have a stop of play. After a little collision there in the middle. Give another yellow card to Gustavus after that. And again, I didn't see exactly who or how that play occurred. It was a foul on Cal Avery that they might have given a yellow card for. Augsburg just working these outsides. Sends it in. Bounce over, and Badwell's going to pick this one up. And again, it's crunch time now. And we are down to 1 minute here left in the second half. And Gustavus now hoping that this is their last possession because they're going to get a goal here. Augsburg knocks it away. They're trying to keep it in that corner. Worked around. Augsburg passes this one out, unable to keep it in play. So Gustavus going to have a throw in. And had the Augsburg player just try to kick it deeper so nobody can get it into play. Interesting play there. You also are trying to score. Good. Oh, and now Augsburg has it. Brown kind of slipped up trying to get in front of that one. Set it up in front. Hecht, great defense, turns it around. Good block. And about 13 seconds left here. Knocked out of play. 10 seconds left. Augsburg trying to get one last chance here. They're going to throw it in. Kicked in front. Hecht's going to boot this one away. And that is going to do it here. Gustavus versus Augsburg. And both teams looking exhausted after this one. And again, a very close, very physical back and forth game. And no team could really get any good looks. There were a few opportunities for Gustavus to step in front and get a goal, but unable to. And looking at some more closer stats on today's game. I mean, you're looking at Gustavus with 12 shots to Augsburg's 8. You know, Gustavus only had one shot on goal with 6 corners. 2 yellow cards, 12 fouls is kind of what did him in. And 2 offsides for Augsburg, only 6 fouls for Augsburg. And, you know, Augsburg faced 12 shots. But really only one of those being an on-goal shot, maybe 2 at the most. And, again, it's a very defensive-oriented game. So today's game ends 0-0. It'll be a third tie in a row when these two teams are meeting. So it's a great matchup every time. Close matchup every time. And that'll do it for today's game. So thank you for watching today's, I think it was a doubleheader for soccer, or if you're tuning in after Gustavus football, whatever it is. It's a great family weekend here on campus. So if you're not here today, make sure you come down and visit campus. There's a lot of activities to do all around. You see all the fans here today, whether it's here or last game or football game. So make sure everybody comes down tomorrow. Or if not, it is homecoming next weekend also. So exciting stuff here on campus. So thank you all for tuning in. My name is Dylan, and we will see you all on the next game